Hello and good morning, everybody. But as you can tell by the red demeanour on this face, I've just been jogging. It's not getting easier, I'll be honest with you. It really isn't. But I must persist because I can do this. You know what? You can do this too. I mean, you watching this right now, you have the power. Now repeat after me. I can do this. I can do this. I am the man or woman or them, whatever gender you prefer to go by. Sorry, pronoun. Anyway, I can do this. I am the preferred pronoun of my choice. I have the power within me to do it. It is never too late. Which brings me on to the next subject. On my feed, I'm getting a lot of videos of people saying, if you're such and such an age and you're watching this, it's too late. Which is only a half truth. It's only too late when you're at the very end. I mean, I speaking am 40. 40 years age. I was born in 1984. So that means I'll be 41 later this year. It's not too late, no matter what anybody may say. I mean, sure, my best years are behind me and they were slightly wasted. I use slightly as a euphemism for massively. But it's not too late to turn my life around. It's not too late to do the things I want to do. And no matter how much the voice hits me and kicks me, I've got to persist. I must carry on because it's not too late. As bad as it may seem, I'm actually in a very privileged position. I live in what is considered mostly a first world country. I'm physically capable of stuff. I'm mentally capable, no matter how stupid I may say I am. And the opportunities are there for me. And I must take them, otherwise I will lose everything. And I'll spend my last years crying about how I didn't do anything. I mean, technically I haven't done a lot of the stuff I planned to do. I think by now I would have been married and divorced. Maybe with a couple of kids who didn't really want to talk to me that much. But not having achieved that is probably a blessing. Not that I should be negative about it, really. I figured I would have seen more of the world by now. I figured I would have gotten past most of my eccentricities. I am mostly, I think, well, partially at least. I'm better than I used to be. I mean, the last 10 days spent in this house with this dog has shown that the battle is still being fought. The desire to self-sabotage is still there. Not as much as it has been, but it is still there. Excuse me, there's a dog who wants to sit on me. Come then, if you're coming up, come. Look. See? Doggy. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The desire to self-sabotage is still there. I mean, I'm actually done exercise while I've been here, which I didn't think I would. I mean, there was a time I would have literally just, played on my laptop, sat on the sofa, watched TV with the dog, eaten sweets, which I'd trim myself around the corner, maybe a takeaway. But I haven't. Mostly. I've actually been very good. I've actually been jogging, which I didn't think I would. I figured I'd say I would, then not bother as I usually do. But I have been jogging. Apart from, I think there's been 2 days here where I haven't. Or was it 3? Doesn't matter, really. 2 or 3. Either way, that's 2/3. Because when I started this journey, I said I would go jogging for a mile or so. Well, start a mile and go forth. Then 30 minutes on exercise bike on a very tight tension for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. And I've been keeping that target pretty well so far. I mean, granted, I haven't been drinking as much water as I normally do. I mean, the warm water lasted here for 2 days before it went out the window. I mean, there's tea, there was milk to finish, and a bottle of Coke, and a bottle of cheap supermarket brand cola, which I bought for myself last week, has just been finished today. But I've done better than than what I thought I would. I really have. Excuse me. So overall, I'm being half decent about myself, and you should too. You really should, because you have this. What, as long as your dreams are realistic, you can achieve them. I think. I mean, I'm not sure what my actual dream is. I mean, I would like to fall in love, or rather, fall in love with someone that actually loves me. So far, I've only done the first part. I'd like to see more of the world. I mean, when I was younger, it was my dream to see Japan and Korea and maybe Taiwan. I haven't seen any of those places yet. I went to Hong Kong to visit a friend 20 years ago, which didn't really work out as the great holiday I expected to be, though I did see some nice stuff. So there is that. I've seen bits of Europe, not as much as I hoped. I mean, I always found reasons not to do the things I wanted to do. There's always a reason not to do it. It's like I spent 10 years in a relationship where I wasn't really loved. I loved, but I wasn't really loved back. I mean, I thought I was. And that relationship, yeah, it lasted about, was it 10 years? Was it 8 years? I really can't remember. Actually, no, I suppose really call it 8 years. Because for the last two, we didn't really see each other or talk much, but the relationship still kind of just hung there. It's a long distance relationship, I should point out for context. As for the whole we didn't see, I mean, I did use the pandemic as an excuse for not seeing them, but really, I just didn't want to. Deep down, I knew I wasn't loved. And I didn't want to look that fact. I didn't want to accept it. But it was true. Because if you don't accept the fact, then it means then you have to face reality of not being loved. And who wants to face that? I don't. But I convinced myself I was, despite the massive red flags that had been currently presented to me throughout the entire relationship. And I wasted 8 years of my life in that relationship. I mean, I got to see some nice places, but I could have seen those nice places on my own. I probably would have been better off, actually. I remember about 6 years ago, when I wasn't doing much, I ended up spending a couple of days in Seville with my mother, which was really nice actually, because we got on fine. We had mostly the same mentality towards holidays, and it was really nice. And I thought, I should do more European city trips, see more of Europe, because it's nice. But I didn't. As soon as that was over, I went straight back to the relationship. The relationship where I wasn't loved or appreciated. And that really annoys me. But you have to you have to go through these bad things to appreciate the good thing. So now eventually there is someone out there who can love me for me. I mean, I know I'll often say, I think I've said on this before, that I just can't see it happening. Part of me can't, but there are people out there who will love me, for who I truly am. Problem is, it takes a while for me to feel brave enough to be my true self. I always have this desire to present a more interesting version of myself. Of course, when I slowly let my real self out, it causes problems in nature. As you can imagine, it does, when you pretend to be someone you're not. But and I'm going to be positive now. I have to be positive about this. And if you're watching this, you should be positive too. Okay? I'm not going to pretend I understand what any of you lot are going through. I'm not. And it's probably worse than what I'm going through. Okay? But you have to believe. Otherwise, there's no real point to this. I have the power, as I said earlier, I have the power to change my life. I am the man. And you are whatever your preferred pronoun is. And we all have the power to do something. Or at least that's what we have to believe we do. I mean, I can exercise, I can lose weight, I can fight my demons. But at the same time, I could also die right now of a brain aneurysm. I could get hit by a car when I go outside next. And of course, it would have all been for naught, but we have to carry on. We have to fight. Anyway, on to more positive things. As I said before, this is my last day here. So, Ollie, say hello. Make the most of him, because you probably won't see him again on this vlog. I don't know when I'll be back here to look after him. And that means going back to reality. It means going back to warm water. Exercise, jogging, and getting on the exercise bike, and hopefully finding stuff to watch on YouTube to keep me occupied while I'm doing it. So that's less crap, more goodness, which is always a good thing. Overall, despite my negative talking just now, I am feeling alright. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty good up here. It's just half the battle, as you know. Although I am partially scared of what may be, I do feel like this year is going to be something special in my life. It's going to be one of the more special years I've lived. I hope so, anyway. Because if it isn't, at least I want to. How do I put this? I want to go out and say I tried. I tried to do something better. Excuse me. That'd be the water I've been drinking. Right. As I'm showing the things, I'm going to end this here. I'm going to drink a bit of water and take a shower. Hope you watched to the end. I hope you repeated my mantra about being the person that you want to be, because you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. Until next time, bye.